Rat King, Rat King, Rat King. Take the urn. Yes, guys, what's up? It's Specimen, and today we have the Rat King returning. And I actually think this deck has pretty good potential of being very, very competitive. We're sticking with the Urn of Shadows, the best stratagem in the game, with this Harpy Egg, which actually fits fantastically well into this deck, in my opinion, because it has the Beast tag, and also the Harpy has the Beast tag. So if you don't know, this is a 9-point card now, and it means the Urn of Shadows used on this card is going to play as 6, because it's going to trigger the Harpy Egg 6 points. But this deck with the Rat King also has Morvard, which is a nutty swarm payoff that boosts all beasts. Harpy Eggs and Harpies both being beasts just adds even more points to our Morvard. So pretty excited. Also, this deck already played a Haunt, which means Harpy Egg is just a really nice inclusion and a nice way of proccing Haunt, where we don't just have to include bad Deathwish cards like you usually would. Like, this is a really big money card now in this deck. Added to that, we get to use the Abia, or the Water Hag as I like to call it, which when we proc our Harpy Egg, it's going to play as 10 tempo with a 4 strength Thrive card. So this is just a nutty card for 6 provisions now. Yennefer got buffed to 10 provisions. She's crazy good now. She was really good at 11 provisions, but at 10 provisions, she's just a nutty card. And we're allowed to use Uridan in this deck because obviously Yennefer's going to be boosting both our side of the board and our opponent's side of the board. So Uridan is going to be resetting some of those Yen boosts, making her even better. We're also using Triss. Triss, I know, disgusting. But Triss is fantastic in this one because she can play our Bone Talisman, which is an 18-point card. But she's also got the backup option on the Spontaneous Combustion, which is just a solid 8 points on a beast. And we've got lots of beasts, obviously, with Morvard, obviously with the Night Wraiths, as well as the Squirrel, and the fantastic, the beautiful Rat King, Rat King, Rat King. So this is actually one of the first decks I played of the after Way of Witcher expansion. I did stop playing it quite a bit, mainly because it really sucks against that card, Gezra's. Gezra's kind of cucks this deck, and everyone was playing Gezra's the first week or so after the expansion. But also this deck is really going to struggle against Lockdown with locks, because if they have Lockdown, we cannot use Overwhelming Hunger, and we cannot use our Plague Maiden, because they're going to lock the Plague Maiden. However, Overwhelming Hunger got completely nuked, in my opinion, really unnecessarily. I think Vi could have obviously seen just a little bit more destruction rather than killing the leader. But I do think Overwhelming Hunger lends itself actually quite nicely to this archetype, because these Ekamaras, we only have 2 charges. This is a visual glitch. It is now just 2 charges on Overwhelming Hunger, but our Ekamaras are worth 3 points. So we got an extra provision on this deck, as well as 1 less consume. And this deck honestly only really needed 2 consumes. What you could often use the 3rd consume more is to free up space, but hopefully if we're just sensible, we're not going to overswarm and we're going to have room for all of our cards. Definitely something we need to look out for. But yeah, like, I actually think this extra provision, an extra provision off Yen, meaning we get 2 extra provisions, as well as the change to the Harpy Egg. I think this deck could bang. I think it could be really sick. Not exactly sure on what force to go for. Like, this Indrega Eggs could maybe go for something different, like I don't know, like you might just want to go for like a second natural selection. We've also got 1 lava, which I think hits the sweet spot with this deck. And our tutor is a Neuromancy for the consistency, so we can pull Haunt. Basically, what we're going to want to do with this deck is 2-0. Also, I think I forgot to mention that this is the best Squirrel in the game with this deck. I'm going to throw it out there. I think it's going to be pretty good. But we'll have to wait and see. Oh, Swarm versus Swarm. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Swarm versus Swarm is quite intimidating, actually. It's not really the start I was looking for, if I'm honest. I also want to try some Araka Swarm. We're going first. We've got the 6-point stratagem. How is that even fair? We've got the Abia. How is that fair? We've got the Indrega Eggs and Warrior. So this seems like a nice start. I think we can kick the Chimera. I don't see us playing it round 1. Got a lot of gold, which is a little bit spooky. We could also just slam the Haunt round 1. Lose this. Let's just say we're going to play Haunt. And let's lose the Night Wraith, I guess. Nice. Foglet's a good find. Are we going to slam the Haunt? I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3 Deathwish cards, so we could just play the Indrega Egg first, right? Here we go. Oh! How is this even fair, guys? And now we can go Abia as well. And we play a 10-point card. Jeez. I mean, I'm kind of locked into playing Haunt, unfortunately. Which is probably just a little bit of a stinker from myself. But I kept that consume. Let's just slam the Haunt, mate. Round control seems pretty good here. Round control does seem pretty good. So what you want to normally do in a deck that's not a Swarm Mirror is you just want to play your Haunt to try and get round control. And then 2-0 with Plague Maiden. Consume your Plague Maiden. Consume and then get like Rat King Swarm, Yennefer, bang. Jobs are good, right? That's probably going to be the motive. Let's just get our Abia down for the Thrive. Seems pretty good. We could also just eat this Harpy Egg now. It's not doing anything for us. So let's eat it. Guys, look! Look at the points. I think we've overdone it a little bit, but our opponent's still committing. Deck's just got so many points now. It's kind of nutty. Boggle it thin. Don't mind if I do. Also, let's not forget, these Harpies are beasts, so they have the Morvad synergy too. Pretty crazy. This card would be premium, though, if I have a premium egg, I think, because this was a card that has a premium. It used to be a card, this. There's definitely a premium that exists for it. Unfortunately, we are one consumer short. Get an extra point off this consume. And we could just dump this spontaneous combustion if we want on a rat for a bit of point slam. Obviously, Uridin is going to be pretty crucial in this matchup. So they're going for their own spontaneous. I mean, obviously, 18 points right here on a Bone Talisman is not enough. So this seems like a really nice pass for us. Seems like a really good pass. Because they filled their board up, so I don't really know what they're doing here. 18 is not enough, and I think we just win this game. Like, this is just scary how many points we just farted out here. Hello? Well, this went well. Okay, on to game number 2. Here we go. Game number 2. Come on, this deck bangs! Harpy Eggs, Abia, Haunt, Carapace. Ugh. Well, I mean, I've got a Uridin. We need round control. We're going first! Where's the Harpy Egg, though? Oh, no. No Harpy Egg. I mean, we're going to Nero for it, I guess. We've got the Rat King. Natural Selection can probably go in this matchup. I'm pretty scared of Dash. Not going to lie, guys. I'm a little bit concerned about Dash. This is probably a really bad matchup for us. Oh! Okay. Easy win. How could we lose? So we could keep the Night Wraiths. Let's lose the Indrega Eggs, I think. And yeah, we have one single Lava, which I think is just a nice touch in this deck to have one Lava. You don't really want to be playing the Lavas in the round that you swarm with Plague Maiden. But one is just nice for obvious reasons, because it's just a banger card. So only 2 leader charges, let's not forget. This Abia and this flipping Harpy Egg are so good. I have to shout out Gravesh. It was his idea, not mine. I take 0 credit. So obviously, we're going to be getting completely destroyed by Siri Dash here, but we can't pass. If we win the round as well, we can just fart out so many points and get our card back with Plague Maiden. I mean, we could have just taken the urn straight away, right? There's no reason to wait. Because they could now kill this Harpy and deny our urn play. So I should have taken the urn straight away here. Good Demetrium Bomb on a Lava. Yep, card's good, but is it... I hope they're playing double Natural Selection if they're including this card. But yeah, I think, like, honestly, these 4 provision bomb cards are kind of a bit of a mistake. They seem too good to me. Like, 4 provision specials are inherently good. The fact my man's jammed this into a deck without even playing Madoc probably says a lot. I mean, maybe it just says that they're a bit weird, but... Take the urn! Just follow the Thrive curve for a bit as well here. Making some questionable plays by not playing this next to the egg here, right? This is a bit weird. Kind of got hung up on the Thrive curve and forgot what I was trying to do. Abia comes in. It's a nice little point slammer. The Morvard already. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 beasts. Even more when we consume them. Rat King as well. Rat King is also super nice on the Harpy Egg because it's not like a super tall card. So like the Rat King can still spawn rats. I reckon we go Rat King here. Like, we're not passing, guys, until we get to 4. We probably just slam the Morvard now. So we're going to click the Were-Rat, who's going to spawn 3 rats, and then we just go for an easy Morvard to hopefully win. That's a bit rude, isn't it? No need for that. I mean, we can't pass. What are we going to Nero for, though? Always going to do that at some point, so we just do it now, I guess. Still just played as a consume. Could be worse, I guess. So if we consume 2 of these, we're gonna and spawn 2 rats. We're gonna play a unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. I think we just have to go for it. We don't really have too much choice here. Not a great Nero, really. Unfortunately, we're not going to proc Thrive on these either. I guess if we go Morvard first, we can proc Thrive on it actually because we can eat it too. We go Morvard first and then we go Chimera. Bear in mind as well, Chimera is a beast. These are all beasts, so like we can swarm a lot better. This obviously is just a bad matchup with the fact they have a random, well, they have Siri, which is just a card that shouldn't exist in my opinion. Just a broken card. Really boring. But that's just one man's opinion. We go Morvard. Big value play. Igni is cheat. And we win down 2 cards, which isn't great, but it is what it is. Could have gone for the Chimera first, I guess. They continue to play. It doesn't seem like a terrible pass for us. But I think basically the plan is try and bleed them. Just get Kelly out and our card back. But it's all just really awkward. Siri Dash is just kind of broken, right? Like, this is why this deck is oppressive. It's Siri, not really Kelly as much. I just think Siri Dash needs to go, guys, to be honest. I think I'm going to do a petition to delete Siri Dash and delete Lockdown. I think the game would be much more enjoyable if those 2 things didn't exist. That's just one man's opinion, I guess. Nice. This end's kind of perfect, right? Probably an improvement. Trying to bleed down 2 cards seems super trolling, but we can just kind of slam points super quickly here. Nah, just delete Siri Dash. Okay, that's fine. It's a really slow heat wave. We are going to struggle to swarm the back row now, though. So, I mean, we're not looking too hot here, but... we could consider taking the pass here. Not out of the question. It's all just gone a little bit wrong. The Haunt getting heat waved and also losing our Rat King. It looks like we just don't have enough swarmage, which I don't think is going to be a common problem, honestly. But of course, you could consider going Caranthea with this deck. Yeah, we could just slam Yen, to be fair. Probably not. It's probably not a bad idea. Let's just slam the Yen. This is definitely where we wish we had Caranthea, right? Now we probably take the pass. They've also got loads of cards, so this Triss is probably not looking too hot. I mean, we'll just pass now. We'll just... our tempo, we should get our card back. And Kelly's not as threatening in a short round. Also, we've got a Uridan for Osril and the like. They're going to have to spend double leader charge if they want to do it in 1. But even then, I'm not sure they've got enough points. Osril double leader's not enough. Just a 2-0. We get our card back. Easy 2-0. Never in doubt. Never in doubt, mate. Never in doubt, mate. Easy game. Thanks to whoever said Yan. Good idea. Easy game, right? Lol, lol, lol. Oh, no. Bribery player. What? Sorry about that, sir. Yeah, I mean, there's the deck. Definitely Caranthia is the most considerable consideration. If you guys want to see more of this deck, I can bring it to you. Let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. What other decks do you want to see? I'm just going to try and pump out loads of content, loads of different deck ideas, guys. And by playing just a few games with the deck is a better way of me doing that, rather than me getting hung up on a deck for ages. Playing a few games. But if you do want to see more of a specific deck, I can do that. Deuces. Rat King, Rat King, Rat King, Rat King.